This is Tammi C. Walker, the owner of Dreams Are a Reality. I created this channel to provide light and love. How you all doing? I am doing pretty good. I want to talk about today, do you believe in miracles and why it's important to believe? Miracles, that's a big word, but I do believe in miracles for sure. And this today is really about just asking you, where is your faith? Believing that everything in your life is going to go just fine. I wanted to give you all a short example of, I'm always believing that something good is going to happen. I filed an amendment for my 2019 taxes because I did them myself. I was letting somebody else do them, but I'm going to switch this year to somebody else. But anyway, that year I had filed my own taxes and I made an error on it. So the IRS sent it back, which this was in the middle of COVID, and they sent the incorrect taxes back saying I needed to make the following corrections. By this point, it's months and months later due to COVID, and you know how everything went in 2020. So I had the lady who did my taxes for 2021 to redo my 2019. Long story short, I get a refund because I have the side business, and it's been on pause due to the IRS being so backed up. Well, as you all know, those that follow me, I am trying to purchase a home, and I really did need those extra funds to add to my savings, down payment, or, for stuff that I might need after I close. And I've been following this tax refund for months. And finally, it shows that it's in the system and it's going to get processed. So it looks like I may be getting that refund right on time for the closing. And I'm going to have to do a whole nother video about the house thing because it doesn't look like I'm going to go with NACA. I ended up going with some regular lenders, just throwing my stuff out there to see who I can get the best deal with, and looks like things are going good with one particular lender. So I'll be doing a video about NACA versus a regular lender, but it's still all good. No shade to NACA whatsoever. Do you believe in miracles? I remember my mother battled cancer 4 times. 2001, she had breast cancer. 2004, she had leukemia. 2009, she had cancer in the sternum, like chest area. And what took my mom's life was brain cancer in 2012. When I think about my mom, I feel so proud because, don't let me get choked up here. I could talk about my mom a lot and my dad without getting really emotional, but when you really pause, it is really something. She would have cancer, and next thing you know, you would see her. She would bounce back like nothing happened. I never seen nobody like that. And so for you all that don't know, most of y'all don't know, both of my parents were 64 years old when they passed. My dad was 13 years older than my mom. He passed first, and of course, because he was older, sorry y'all, it's early. He passed in 99 of a massive heart attack, and then again we lost our mom in 2012. But I remember being in that hospital in 2004, and her doctor had discovered she had leukemia because she was so tired. She worked for the post office, and my mom was exhausted. And Dr. Williams, who ended up being my oncologist when I had cancer at the beautiful Northwestern Hospital here in Chicago, she was like, Dorothy, Miss Walker rather, we have to get your blood tested. Something's going on for you to be so tired. And she kept watching my mom's blood, and she saw the decline in her white cells. I do believe that's right for leukemia, cancer. And that's what it ended up being. So she ended up being in the hospital for a month. And I remember going in that hospital looking at my mama like, she is not gonna make it. Like she looked so weak. They had given her chemo, and she just looks like an older woman. And so at this point, '04, so my mom was probably in her 50s, early 50s, and she looked so, the chemo had made her look sick, and she was shaking real bad. And I looked at my mama, and she was asleep, I think, or her eyes were not open. And I prayed to God. I said, come on, God. Come on, God. Now, my dad, he's gone. He'd have had this massive heart attack. Please, I beg God, please, don't take my mama. I declare, you all. We left the hospital that night, me and my older sister. We came back the next day. Honey, baby, are y'all ready? She's sitting up like, hey, y'all, how y'all doing? Because my mother was real, like, outgoing, soft-spoken voice, funny, very funny, just a beautiful soul. Y'all would have loved Mama. I would have had her on this channel. Dorothy Walker, oh yeah, that's my girl. And she was like, how y'all doing? I want something to eat. I mean, like, nothing happened. So I'm saying all that to say, all praises to God. I believe in miracles, you all. And I'll tell you one more miracle that happened in my life. For many, so many. Being healed from cancer twice. Miracle, miracle, miracle. When I was in grad school, I was older. A lot of you all know I went back to school at 44 to get my master's degree. And towards the end, I was doing Uber. I was interning for free. I was in school, of course. I would work part-time. And it got rough at the end. I could barely keep my stuff paid. And so I'm like, okay, you have 3 more classes, but your bills are falling behind. Which one do I pick? So I was leaning on quitting and going back to it once I get everything straight, like in a few months. So I told one of my counselors, I'm like, Dr. Andrea, looks like I'm going to be quitting. She was like, you can't quit. You got 3 more classes. I'm looking at her like, So I told another counselor, I think I'm going to quit. And she was like, hang in there. They looking at me like, girl, you crazy. Bye. This is around Thanksgiving. We could be off. By that Friday after Thanksgiving, I click on my Dominican University email. You have been awarded a $10,000. You say what? Excuse me? $10,000 scholarship. Me and 15 other students, 14, there was 15 of us total. We got awarded a scholarship for being in mental health behavioral in that, curriculum. And they awarded us. And each month I got $1,666.67. $1,666.67. I got that. Oh, here we go with the math. I want to say 5 times. Yeah. And your girl here, she graduated May 2018 with her master's in social work. Do you believe in miracles? Do you believe in love? Do you? You got to believe. You got to have faith that God is going to turn it around. Do not, I beseech you, I beg you, do not listen to people. Do not care how funny the voice, you hear the tone in the voice. I don't know how she gonna do that. If I was her, I wouldn't. Well, you're not her, you're not him, you're not them. Keep the faith, you all. Miracles happen every day. We are a miracle. When we are alive and walking around and sucking up and breathing in this air, we are a miracle. When we can see the daylight, miracle. The stars, which I rarely see, miracle. Sun setting, miracle. Moon, clouds, squirrels, birds. Miracle. Miracle. Do you believe? I do. Thank you all for listening. Have yourself a beautiful Saturday. That's what it is today. I got to work. And after that, I'm going to do some good old self-care. Have a beautiful one. Love you all so much. God bless you all. Hit that like button. Hit subscribe. Bye-bye.